Welcome to today's video. What is true happiness? Many of us chase wealth, success, or love, only to find that the joy is temporary. But what if happiness isn't something to be found outside, but already within us? Today, we will explore the wisdom of the Buddha to understand what true happiness is and how we can achieve it in daily life. Stay with us, as this wisdom may change your perspective forever. Introduction: the universal search for happiness. From childhood, we seek happiness. At first, it's in simple things: a hug, a toy, a kind word. But as we grow, society tells us that success and wealth are the key to fulfillment. Yet how often do we achieve something only to feel empty again? This cycle of desire and temporary satisfaction continues endlessly. Over 2,500 years ago, Prince Siddhartha, who became the Buddha, had everything but felt unsatisfied. He saw that wealth and comfort did not bring lasting happiness. So he left his royal life behind and began a spiritual journey to discover the truth. The Buddha's wisdom reveals that happiness is not in external things, but in our own mindset and way of living. Let's explore 3 key lessons from his teachings. Main section 1, the illusion of external happiness, the temporary nature of pleasure. Imagine buying your dream car. At first you feel excited, but over time the joy fades. You start noticing scratches, newer models, and soon the car is just another possession. This applies to all aspects of life: money, achievements, relationships. The happiness they bring is real but temporary. This is because everything in life is impermanent, anicca. When we rely on impermanent things for happiness, we set ourselves up for disappointment. The root of suffering: attachment. The Buddha taught that suffering comes from attachment, the emotional dependence on things, people, or experiences. We expect them to stay the same, but life constantly changes. Think about a time when you lost something important: a job, a relationship, or a cherished object. The pain came not just from the loss, but from the expectations and attachments built around it. The stronger our attachment, the deeper our suffering. The if-only illusion. Many of us think, if only I had more money, I'd be happy. If only I found the perfect partner, life would be complete. But when we finally get what we want, another desire takes its place. This endless cycle is called samsara, the continuous pursuit of external happiness. Instead of seeking happiness in things, the Buddha taught us to cultivate inner peace and wisdom. Main section 2, finding happiness within, the power of inner peace. Imagine a calm lake. When a stone is thrown, ripples appear, disturbing the peace. Our minds work the same way. Desires and worries create disturbances, preventing us from experiencing happiness. True happiness arises from calming our own mind, not controlling external events. The Buddha discovered that mindfulness is the key. The practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness, or sati, is the practice of being fully present. Instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, mindfulness teaches us to focus on the now. Try this. Take a deep breath. Feel the air in your lungs. Slowly exhale. Let go of distractions. For a moment, simply be present. This small practice can help shift your mind from seeking happiness elsewhere to experiencing it now. The joy of letting go. The Buddha taught non-attachment not as indifference, but as a way to love and appreciate things without clinging. Think of holding a butterfly. If you grip too tightly, you harm it. But if you hold it gently, you can fully appreciate its beauty. Happiness works the same way. When we let go of the need for things to be a certain way, we find true freedom. Contentment. The key to lasting happiness. The Buddha taught that contentment, santuti, is the greatest wealth. Instead of always wanting more, we can learn to appreciate what we already have. A simple gratitude practice. Each night, think of 3 things you're grateful for. Over time, this shifts your focus from lack to abundance. By cultivating mindfulness, contentment, and letting go, we can experience happiness that is not dependent on external circumstances. Main section 3, happiness through compassion and kindness. The Buddha's secret to deep happiness. One of the Buddha's greatest teachings is that true happiness is not just personal peace, it's about connection. When we focus on how can I bring happiness to others, something amazing happens. Have you ever helped someone and felt a deep sense of joy? The Buddha taught that selfless compassion, karuna, and loving kindness, metta, are powerful sources of happiness. The joy of giving. Modern research confirms this. Acts of kindness activate the brain's pleasure centers, increasing happiness. The Buddha encouraged us to develop a heart of loving kindness. Try this simple loving kindness meditation, metta bhavana. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Think of someone you love and silently say, "May you be happy. May you be peaceful." Expand this to a stranger, then to all beings. Practicing this regularly transforms the way we see others and ourselves. Conclusion: the path to true happiness. The Buddha's wisdom teaches that impermanence is a fact of life. Accepting change leads to peace. Happiness is not found externally, but cultivated within. Compassion and kindness bring deep joy. Letting go of attachment leads to true freedom. Happiness is not something distant, it is here and now. Practical steps to cultivate true happiness. Now that we've explored the Buddha's wisdom, how can we apply it in daily life? Here are simple yet powerful practices you can start today. 1. Practice mindfulness daily. Take 5 minutes every morning to focus on your breath. When eating, slow down and truly taste your food. When walking, notice your steps and surroundings. 2. Let go of attachments. Write down something you've been holding onto, a regret, a fear, or a past mistake. Then tear or burn the paper as a symbolic release. Remind yourself, everything is temporary. I choose to embrace change. 3. Cultivate gratitude and contentment. Every night, list 3 things you are grateful for. When faced with challenges, ask, what lesson can I learn from this? 4. Spread kindness and compassion. Perform 1 random act of kindness each day. Help a stranger, compliment a friend, or simply smile. Before bed, silently say, may all beings be happy and free from suffering. Remember, happiness is not found outside. It is already within you. Thank you for watching. May you find peace and happiness in your journey. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe,